Draw My Life, Smiles Edition. Now, first things first, I'm not one of the best drawers in the world, but I do try my best. Alright, let's go. I was born in San Diego, California, but being a Navy brat, I didn't actually have a place to call my hometown, but more on that later. I'm the oldest among 3 kids. I have a twin brother, Matthew. Now, before I move on, let me just clarify something. We are not Siamese twins. If one of us does get hurt, the other one doesn't actually feel it. And yes, at times we have the skill to speak in our secret twin language. This involves speaking very fast or through twin telepathy. Now, I don't remember how often I went, but I remember I spent a few years of my childhood in the hospital. I had asthma as a child and I had to be held for observation. I was confined to my bed most of the time, but that's when my love of games sprouted. I had the original Game Boy, and when I'm not watching TV or sleeping, I'm playing Tetris or Super Mario Land. Gaming was a big part of my life growing up. Since I kept moving around, it distracted me enough to help me not realize what I was leaving behind. Friends, relatives, the girl I had a crush on in school, I guess. Since my dad was in the Navy, wherever he goes, our family followed. When I was 7, we moved to Iwakuni, Japan. Somehow I didn't find it weird not knowing a language. It was probably because I was a full Filipino struggling to understand Tagalog. TV shows they had on a military base weren't all that great, but luckily for me, we had some Japanese channels. I remember watching Dragon Ball Z, Anpaman, Kekuso Sentai, Ka Ranger, and Jugo, B Fighter! I'm a dork. Since I didn't understand Japanese, I only watched for the action, and thus my inner nerd grew. My summers weren't all that great. Our parents had to work, and being new in Japan, we weren't allowed to go outside. If I wasn't playing Wolfenstein or Mega Race, me and brother suited up in our Halloween costumes. We thought, we only wear this once a year, let's not waste it. I was dressed like Superman, my brother was dressed as Batman. We jumped all over the house. It was awesome. When I was in the 5th grade, we ended up moving to Las Vegas, Nevada. The transition wasn't all that great. I got my first pair of glasses, which made me a target in school. I was the ideal target for bullies. I was slow, chubby, and nerdy. It got to the point when I considered not even showing up to school, but I didn't give up. I thought it wouldn't be long till we moved again. It was in middle school when I realized one of my true passions, music. I learned how to play the trumpet, but before I actually got to learn the basics, we had to move yet again. I packed my trumpet and we moved back to Japan. This time, we headed to Yokosuka. I was nervous joining the band in my new middle school, however my bandmates and conductors made the transition smooth. Over time, I played several jazz festivals, and I even performed in Tokyo Disneyland as a part of the Kinnick High School marching band. It was going great till we had to move again before I graduated high school. I finished high school in Baguio City, Philippines in 2004. After high school, I went straight to college. I started off majoring in ECE, but after one semester, I shifted my major to computer science. Side note, I suck at programming. I'm more of an analytical thinker. It was during this time when I started to vlog. It wasn't until someone asked me why I vlog to realize that I do it because I want to share my travel stories with the world. I graduated in 2010. I was the only foreign student in my batch. My classmates made a big deal as I walked on stage. I felt like a star as they cheered me on. The sad part is that I couldn't stay. I had to go back to where my story began. I had to come back to San Diego. I never got to keep any real friends since I kept moving around. Secretly, it sucks. I sometimes wonder, where do I belong? Does anyone remember me? Will I fit in? I feel lost from time to time. I sometimes feel alone. But then I hear a voice saying, "You are not alone." I realize how lucky I am. I got to meet a lot of amazing people. I consider everyone I meet as my friend because I believe we were supposed to meet. No matter how far I am from my friends, we are still friends. I sometimes forget about that. To all my friends, thank you for being a part of my life. You do not know how much you mean to me. No, seriously, thank you. And to those who actually haven't met me yet, I'm actually a shy and awkward person at first, but once you get to know me, I am still a bit shy and awkward, but you get to see how much of a true gentleman I am. I will probably be one of the most friendliest guys you will ever meet. One of my friends recently asked me, "Gee Ryan, why are you so friendly?" I thought about it and I replied, "I think I'm like this because it is sort of my purpose on earth. To make people smile and essentially become a good guy who is actually a good guy." Good guy to the rescue, I'm a dork. Yeah. If I make someone smile each day, it's a day not wasted. I hope I made you smile. Want to know more about me? Leave a question below and I'll answer them. Or you can stalk me. Yes, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Instagram. Let's be friends. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep on smiling.